I think Halo Reach was one of the games I saw at E3 that I was like, wait a minute, these guys are starting to fall behind the curve. After looking at games like Killzone 3, it looked empty, it looked simple.
It's a different. I think their gameplay style is, is more sandboxy, like it does. Yeah.
Well, it's like you said, it's a lot more arcadey. You
Yeah.
empty two clips into someone and then give them the butt of the gun to the head to take them out. A lot of people have been playing Modern Warfare and a lot of these more realistic shooters. It takes a little while to get back into the groove with Halo. It'll be interesting to see. I don't know, the space combat is really the thing that's going to tip people over the top as far as really getting on board with that game.
Right.
But it'll be interesting to see. I'm interested to play it and see if they actually have introduced any new elements, or if it is indeed just another Halo.
More Halo.
Well, what about you? What did you see in 2010 so far that you think is the best game?
Red Dead I think was fantastic. Mario, Mass Effect 2 I think is up there too. I had a lot of fun with that, and just to see how far they had taken the franchise from the first one. I thought that was great. Heavy Rain was amazing as well, and God of War 3. We haven't talked much about that, but I thought that was an amazing game.
Yeah.
But it's interesting. I talked to a lot of people who are big God of War fans. A lot of people are disappointed in that game, which I'm surprised by. I thought the game was freaking amazing.
Yeah.
It was sort of the same, but when the same is
very
that
epic.
good.
I think one of the challenges God of War 3 had is that there was no multiplayer, and it was probably like a 10-hour game or whatever it was.
Yeah.
But it's like you can play it once. There's not a lot of replay opportunities for it, which I think sort of hurt them a little bit. But at the same point, that was a phenomenal cinematic experience.
I think it's kind of the culmination of where games have been going for the last 3 years, sort of the pinnacle of where games have gone. They're shorter, they're more cinematic, they're more flashy.
Jam-packed.
I think that game is like the best of breed of that. And I think it all depends on what kind of games you really enjoy personally, as far as where you sort of rank that in your Game of the Year rankings. But as far as, quality, that game is almost untouchable.
Well, I almost, we've talked about all these great games and what's coming for the second half of the year. Maybe there'll be some surprises, but it feels like the first half might be better than the second half this year.
Could very well
Never
be.
happens, really.
Yeah.
Yeah, but I feel like we got 4 or 5 great games, and it's like we talked about a couple this fall that might surprise us. And there may be a total dark horse, but after coming out of E3, we may have seen the best so far for 2010.
Say it ain't so.
All right, well, we will see you guys, and we'll see you next time right here in the bonus round.
Bonus round.